I forgot how I usually start the show. Okay. Hello, Key Biscayne. It is Monday, October 22nd, 2018. This is your No One's Listening show, episode 128. My name is Rafa. I'm your host. I'm here with the panel. To my left, back from wherever back from the mountain. From the Hall of the Mountain King. It's Griff.
Hey, everybody. It's good to be back after 3 weeks. And the show's changed, right? Like a little bit, maybe?
We'll see.
To his left, back from Temecula, is Anna.
It's good to be back, guys. I was only gone for a week, but I feel like I've been gone from the show for like
2 weeks.
Oh, that's it? Not 3?
No.
Okay. I only missed 2 rounds. Good.
To her left is back again, consistently here every week. Very much appreciated. It's Manny.
Thanks, Rafa. Listen, hey, I got to go, you guys, but I'm glad that Griff is here today.
Thanks, Manny.
Anna, welcome home.
Thank you.
The show has changed. I don't know. Maybe it has or maybe it hasn't. The chat's still the same. It's still...
Yes, the chat is still the same.
So,
yes, it is.
Speaking of, look who's back.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
And to his left is Lenny.
Yeah.
Now
it's not official that I'm not on the chat, so...
Oh, that's right.
I feel totally bullied right now.
By Jonathan?
Out.
By Jonathan?
I don't even know who Jonathan is.
It's Griff, the guy sitting across.
Oh, Griff, thank you.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi, Griff.
She just bullied you back without even knowing it.
Yes.
It's okay.
All right, boys, let's start how we always start. Talk to me about your weekends. Griff, how was the horse fucking?
Oh my! Hey, Rafa, I'm telling you,
What?
he's in a mood because
He
I'm
has
usually the.
his days.
Wait,
He
he has
does.
his days because
He does.
I'm usually the only one that curses on this show, and we got to fuck out of Rafa right out of
He came in hot. He came hot.
Rafa, that fuck was so quick that we blinked and missed it.
Yeah, we did.
No, my weekend talk was good. I got back a week ago. Nothing. Went out on the boat on Saturday with a few friends, had a great time, and didn't do anything else. Just relax on Key Biscayne.
Nice.
Griff, it was like a time warp for you. You just back out on the boat.
Yep.
Relaxing with a few friends.
Yep.
Didn't lose any fishing rods.
Not this weekend, no.
All right. Well,
No.
welcome home, buddy.
Thank
It's
you,
good to have
man.
you back.
Welcome home.
I also did some relaxing. I was gone, but I'm back. And I did some relaxing with Rafa on the beach on Saturday. I have not gone to the beach in so long, guys. We'll talk about this later, but, you know, the beach has been complicated. And I had such a nice time just doing what we love again. And Friday I stayed in. On Saturday, I went out to Las Rosas, which now it's like becoming this consistent thing. And
It's
the
one of the
joke
better-
of like what we used to, you know, the corner.
Yeah.
But I went to go see Machete, the band that played at my closing, and to just show some support. But I ended up really, honestly, they're awesome, and they played really well. The sound was so good because I had only seen them play at the gallery at the closing, and the sound wasn't the best. It was a little loud and intense because it was a small space. But at Las Rosas, they sounded awesome. And on Sunday, I chilled with Rafa again. We went to
To the Pam, to this open house.
We went to this open house, which was disguised as a like gallery kind of thing. So I thought, let's go see some art. And we got there, and it's real estate and trying to sell a house, which was fun because we called Andy and Vic to come over. And
But with art?
did.
Was it in the Grove?
It was in the Grove.
I went to it.
Did you go to the party on Thursday?
I went to the party on Thursday.
Oh, snap. What'd you
Yes.
think of the house?
The house was great.
Nice
What a
house,
small
yeah.
world.
But way too much money for its location.
Yeah.
1.8
1.8
is
for the
insane.
Grove. It's ridiculous.
Insane.
But it was
Insane.
very done nicely.
It was
Whoever's
done
selling
nicely.
it, it's beautiful. But
Yeah.
1.8.
Great closets.
See, look at that.
And the
guys.
bathroom. Did you guys go into the bathroom?
We did. I even peed in the bathroom.
You
In
did?
the master
And the
bathroom.
master
Yeah.
shower and took a shower? Just kidding.
What's next for you guys? A wedding crashing?
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny that you went there. I'm so glad I mentioned it. I wasn't going to say it. It's not important, but
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was nice, very mellow, but and the
Yeah.
art was cool. There was some cool
some
art.
of it, I mean, some of it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right.
That's what I went for, and I just loved the Grove, and I secretly wanted to see a house in the Grove and go in
and see,
one.
right, and see
I just
some
didn't
art.
want to be sold it. But whatever.
Yeah, so, Rafa, I mean, this weekend I did the haunted hike, but you said we're going to talk about that later, so not to mention it during weekend talk.
Yeah, I mean,
So my weekend
get
was,
too into it.
I took a couple naps this weekend.
Right? Because I don't think you did anything else.
what did you do on Sunday?
I slept most of Sunday,
Nice.
iced down.
Yeah, I think Manny and I have pretty much the same weekend, except for Sunday. I went to a birthday dinner, 50th birthday dinner for my Key Rat Sisterhood, which are my elementary school friends, and we celebrated Caroline Costlin's 50th birthday. So happy birthday, Caroline.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Other than the
Caroline.
haunted hike and exhaustion, but yeah. That's it.
We'll
Nice.
talk about that in a second. And me, I did all those things. So
You did what I did and what they did.
yes.
Wow,
Let's play.
Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa.
And on
no
Tuesday,
wonder he's in the mood.
which I will
Sorry.
mention, I went to Las Rosas for this show that somebody told me about, and it was this guy Jay Howard. No idea who he was. Whatever. He kind of looks like Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, or
you remember the name.
Eddie from
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby show. One of the kids. He looks like him. Really big guy. Rapping with a band. Usually that's a recipe for disaster here in Miami, but this guy was so good. Look him up, Jay Howard. So much energy. Everybody in the room was just floored. So
Was it packed?
check
or
that
no?
out. Yeah,
For-
it was packed. And it
Tuesday,
was
yeah.
early, too.
Oh,
So
good.
I was
I like
surprised.
that.
Me too.
I was surprised because I told my friend, I was like, I'm going to get there. She asked me, she's like, you want to come? I'm like, okay. It was probably going to be like 10:45 or something. And she's like, no, I'm probably going to get there like at 9:15, 9:30. I couldn't even get there that early because I was at this other thing. And so I get there like at 9:45. It already started. Everything.
Good.
I was so happy. I was like, oh,
That's
great.
good for like old people like me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good for old people, getting older people like us too.
Or-
I'm tired of
you know
the
what?
late
Really,
night shows.
It's good
Yeah.
for
Tuesday,
anybody
F that.
who starts work, who doesn't work on like one of these jobs that doesn't have a normal schedule. But if you have
Right.
a normal schedule,
But
it's
even if you don't have a normal schedule, who wants to be, out
everybody.
till 4 a.m. on a Tuesday?
We did only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, but you guys,
that's what I'm saying. We're getting old.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do that even
Well,
without a
the
normal
jobs
schedule.
change, you know. If I knew I consistently could wake up at 11, no problem. I could go out till 4
I don't like
every
it.
once
It's
in a
too
while.
much.
yeah, but remember we talked about this the other day. You're no spring chicken anymore, Rafa.
That's
Can't
right,
do that
Lenny.
anymore.
That,
Can't do that
actually,
anymore.
Right.
that
I
line
heard
was
that show. It was good.
Yeah.
that line was trending.
Spring
for-
chicken.
for the
Hashtag
next
Rafa
day.
is no spring chicken.
All right, well that's your weekend. Why don't we go to the next part? It's called "What Are You Listening To?" where you tell us what you're listening to.
I'm actually gonna, yeah, me. It's funny, on the depths of YouTube again, I found an Australian singer by the name of Donny Benet. And
Who?
it might be a little like old, as far
We
as
like
like
that.
it happened this year. He came out with like a new album, but the song is Konnichiwa, and it's funny. It's hilarious
You look so happy about it.
Me
because it's
too.
just so funny because the guy himself, it's all like an act, but he plays a really good act, and the songs are good. It's kind of
Donnie
like
Benet.
80s.
And it's called Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That's the name of the
Konnichiwa.
song.
Cool.
Yeah.
My song. This album was released like a month ago, and I haven't requested anything from it yet because I haven't been here, I guess. But it's someone I've recommended in the past. Devonte Hines is the actual guy that does it, but his thing's called Blood Orange, and he released an album called Negro Swan about a month ago. The whole thing is good, but there's this song called Saint. It's the second track on the album, and it has jazzy stuff going on, like sax, da-di-da. And then it has a beat, like a minute into it, that is so good. I was listening to it walking here, and I was walking funky down Crandon Boulevard, and it felt good.
Where'd you find this?
I mean, I've been listening to Blood Orange for a long time. I actually found out about him when this film that James Franco wrote and directed called Palo Alto came out. I think like 4 years ago or something. And Devonte Hines did the whole soundtrack for the movie. And I started listening to his stuff. And I think I recommended a song called
I think you did, yeah.
Sunday Champagne or something like that. Sunday something on the show a few years ago.
I'm gonna have to
And
look it up.
All his albums are good. He does, I would say, and that's a really bold statement, so maybe I won't say. I will say, because I don't care. It's a genre of music that he's the one who's developed it into this direction. And I think people are picking up on it and kind of copying him now. But I would say that he's the one that kind of moved it forward in this way, where it's like jazzy with a bit of hip hop, super like emotional kind of stuff, and it's really good.
I love it. I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to hearing that this week on the Red
we're gonna
Radio
have
Facebook page.
A stacked week of picks.
Rafa's been posting the picks
Awesome,
with
I like
fidelity.
that.
Thank you,
that.
Rafa. I've got a good one for this week, and I'd like to make mine a dedication.
Ooh.
Iggy Larea and the TKA swim team went out on Friday for their practice, and instead of, swimming 1,000 laps at the pool at the rec, they jogged down to the beach to the fill-a-bag station. They grabbed burlap bags and buckets that we had down there for them, slapped on some gloves, and cleaned the beach for about an hour and a half.
That's
and they went all the way up to
awesome. Way to
Key
go.
Colony. They crushed Key Colony, and just incredible.
That's awesome.
50 kids out there doing it. And so I was listening to Heroes today, man. Heroes, David Bowie Heroes.
I love
Nice.
it.
I was reflecting on the song and on them. So thank you very much, TKA. Heroes.
Go TKA.
That's awesome, dude.
I love it. All right, my song is I just bought tickets like last week for a show in April at the Fillmore, which is cool because I love the Fillmore. It's a small little venue. And Leon Bridges. You guys know Leon Bridges?
Yeah.
Yes, and he
I
came a few
love
years
it.
ago, and I had tickets, and I was sick that day and didn't go, and I regretted it. I want to go. In
I
April.
love it. So I
Okay,
was
cool.
listening to, River or Mrs. I mean, there's every song. It's cool. It's
Is he
American
related
Soul.
to Todd Bridges?
No.
Jeff Bridges.
What was the other one? The other brother?
No,
Bo?
So that's my thing. Anything Leon Bridges.
he's
Love it.
amazing.
He's amazing.
He's an
American
amazing
Soul.
guitarist.
Yeah.
he plays with John Mayer all the time. You should know him,
Yeah.
Manny.
I'm
Yeah.
Googling
Oh, you're gonna
it. I'm
love him. He's
GTSing
awesome.
that right now.
You should.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
my
song?
pick.
Which
Oh,
one?
River, Mrs. I don't know, all of them. Every
Okay.
single one.
He's so good.
River is good though.
So this week I didn't have a strong song stand out of all the music I listened to. Though I did listen to a lot of good stuff, a lot of good things there. So I went back to the tried and true, and then I looked if I had recommended this song on the show before. And maybe I have, but I couldn't find it. Steely Dan. They have a
I love Steely Dan. Why are you guys laughing?
because of course.
You know Rafa.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like Steely Dan, and there's a lot of reasons to say why you like Steely Dan. Some people are very into the technical. Some people like that first album that was more rock than anything.
Right.
So good.
But there's this album. It's called Gaucho, and the title track is called Gaucho, and it's really it's gonna sound horrible what I'm about to say. It's smooth jazz trying to play like a country sound almost, like a cowboy sound. That's where the Gaucho thing, and you hear these
Interesting.
things that sound like a cowboy. Everybody I play it for hates it. It's my favorite Steely Dan song that they ever did. The lyrics are about this guy who's complaining to his friend or associate that you can't keep this gaucho around, and the gaucho is like his like gay butt buddy or something that he brings around, like flamboyantly gay guy that he keeps bringing around.
The gaucho is.
Yeah, the gaucho is that guy. He's like, stop bringing this gaucho around because he's like too much. You can't bring him in these situations that we're hanging out at. And this is just the type of music where Steely Dan's already the type of music where it's late, it's dim lights, thick smoke type of situations.
Hey.
Fat.
I love
wine.
Steely Dan. I can never remember which one's Steely and which one's Dan though.
Neither could I.
So
They're both super talented though.
So Steely Dan. Well, you guys know what Steely Dan is. Anyway,
Yes.
I saw two people doing it at a Steely Dan concert at the Miami
What?
Arena. Yeah, the old arena.
On the seat, like
They were
setting
up in the top level
Oh, okay,
behind
okay.
the stage.
Okay.
But the thing is, there was like a
They were
1,000
visible.
seats back there, and they were the only ones. So
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
everyone could see it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before we get off of music, I have to say your pick last week, Rafa. I fucking love it. It was so good, and I didn't listen to the show, but I did see when you put the pics on Facebook. So you should keep doing that
yes.
because I listened to it was so good.
That's one of the changes
And-
that's happened in the show while
That's
you
one
guys
of
have
the
been
changes,
gone.
Jonathan.
That's what I realized. Now you guys post pics every week about music.
We've only been talking about doing that for 75 episodes.
100
Griff,
years.
it's getting professional. I'm here. Just kidding.
Also, guys, Tuesday,
Not for long.
October 30th. Is that Tuesday? October 30th? Marilyn Manson at the Hard Rock Casino.
Boo.
And let me tell you, we went to the Marilyn Manson show a couple years back, and maybe it was because I was ridiculously hammered and I had to drive my car home. I had the best time. He's such a performer. It was an amazing show. And I've never been to the Hard Rock
At
Casino.
Halloween, too. It's
Yeah,
going to
that's
be...
kinda cool.
All Hallows Eve. No, it is. No, the day before. But
night.
yeah, I think it's worth looking into.
I
It's awesome.
mentioned this earlier, and I've mentioned this to a couple of other people this week or past 2 weeks. I still, by this time last year, I already knew what my album of 2018 was, and this year I don't. And I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to have one. And I don't know if you guys have something that you would consider your album of the year, but I do
I
not.
have something to say to that because last year my album of the year was Slow Dive, and it came out in December. So
of the year
don't
before.
fret. No, it wasn't. It was last year. No, it came out December of last year.
Did it?
Yeah.
So your
Pretty
album
sure.
still
I'll
might show
Google
up.
it now
December
just to make
2017?
an editor's note correction here. But I'm pretty sure it was December
right. Nah.
2017. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, and it was the best album of the year. Hold on.
GTS,
Slow
GTS,
Dive.
Anna.
I'm Googling. Is GTS Google? What is that? Is it?
Google that shit.
Oh! Slow
a-
Dive.
So it's got me worried that I don't know.
Oh my God,
that I
I'm an
won't have
idiot.
one.
Okay, I'm glad we looked it up.
When was it?
Oh no. I'm sorry.
When was
Damn it,
Can
May
I still
5th.
smoke on your show?
There you go. I knew it. Yes, you have an ashtray right there on the left.
Thank you.
Well, so if anybody has an album of the year for me, please send it over. I would love to.
Does it
Negro
have to be
Swan,
from
have you
this
heard
year?
it?
I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
it does.
the album of
Of
this
the
year.
year.
Yeah.
Have you heard Negro Swan?
Can't just keep picking my Bowie albums for the rest of my life.
Or like,
No,
You
but
know
I mean,
what I
like,
mean?
if
Or the
Trump's
dad.
Man of the Year, he's not just from this year. On time, or like an of the year thing has to be from this year. I mean, it could be. I guess it does, right?
When
I-
was that Parquet Courts album released that you love?
I like it a lot.
You requested that shit for
It-
like a month.
For now, it is my album
That's
of the
the pick?
year,
Okay.
but
oh yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't hit me as hard as last year's
What
album
was
of the
your
year.
pick last year?
The Proto Martyr.
Oh, that thing is so good.
Yeah.
What's the one that we were listening to when we drank wine in the car that day? That day that we went to see Arturo play at the Brainville launch party. That album is really good.
Oh,
I forget the name of the
Brainville
band.
Launch. Oh, the
That's an amazing album.
yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, we mentioned
Wow.
it on here.
Damn it.
I don't remember. They're from DC and they play a.
That's a freaking great album.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, there we go.
Okay, well, let's go. It is Monday, October 22nd, 2018. No One's Listening Show, episode 128. News you can snooze to. Talk of the town. What's going on around town? I'll tell you what happened this weekend. The haunted hike. And I wanted to talk about it because we were there for so long and so much happened and Manny had such a big part in it. Manny, give us a little recap of how things went.
It's the second annual haunted hike.
It was epic.
Yeah, it's like an instant Key Biscayne event, classic Key Biscayne event. So thank you very much to everyone who came out. Thank you to all of the teams who volunteered to come out there and set up a spooky spot
Yeah, sweat it out.
for hours.
It was hot.
Yeah, but you know what? Like if you know how to do it right, you do
Yeah.
it right.
It
and you have
was
a great
fun,
time.
though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we had about roughly 9 teams there, and when I say team, that's like a group that haunts a zone. The Yacht Club, Weber Studio, Jem Costa had his own.
Biscayne
Nature Center. The Kimballs and Lees had an area.
A sorority
A sorority, Phi Kappa Guma.
from FIU.
Really?
Right?
Really? You
No,
had
it's
a
not really
sorority
Guma. Yeah,
from
but
FIU
yeah,
have
a sorority
thing?
came. The town of Medley.
What?
Yeah, the
Oh,
town of
that's
Medley set up
cool.
a thing. They were the Screamers. Bear Cut Fitness. Alice from Bear Cut Fitness.
That's so
And then
cool.
I had 2 spots. So I put my golf cart on one spot, and then I had to cut through to the other path. So I was able to do both kind of by myself. Mariana helped me out, Mariana Hardy. So it was great, man. We had, guess how many people we had there?
I was gonna ask.
You know already. You guys know.
I have no
You guys
idea.
know.
I have no idea how many people, but I scared a lot of little kids. I'll tell you that. And they were crying.
We had over 1,200 people come over the 2 days.
1,200?
That's a lot. That's amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, we
That's
raised
great.
a lot of money for
It's
the Friends of
fun.
Cape Florida.
Yeah.
Friends of Cape Florida
More
is
than last year. A lot more money than last year.
a lot more.
I think it's
Awesome.
only going to
Good
get
for you.
bigger and bigger.
Almost twice as much as last year.
Awesome. Good for you.
Yeah, and
Or congrats.
Lenny, a lot of kids did cry. Rafa, we had little kids coming through, and when I say little, like 12 down. I mean.
Oh, and in strollers.
Yeah, well, some in strollers
I was
that
like,
hopefully they weren't really looking.
And the super scary part, I'm like, whoops.
But I had to go to each zone and give them we needed a safety word. Like you need a safety word. If you go into an S&M dungeon or something, there's always a safety word, right?
So you were giving the kids a safety word.
And the safety word was.
First I gave the safety word first to the to all the zones. It has to be a word that you're never going to hear out there.
Peanut butter.
Something like that. You're on the right track.
Exactly.
Peanut butter.
You're going to hear that
Rafa,
in the
you
S&M
remember?
dungeon, though.
You remember the safety word, Rafa?
This is chop suey.
Chop suey.
Right.
Chop suey.
That was the safety word.
If some kid or a parent comes to and says chop suey, or if one of the other monsters out there sees that it's too bad, he yells chop suey, you know that everyone just freezes and you go through.
How often did that happen?
It was a little
lot.
too often.
I was going to say because
It was. It got. It
people don't
was
know
a
how to
little-
measure.
It wasn't
never.
fun there for a little bit. So my suggestion for next year is that there needs to be like, listen, beyond here is no chop suey.
That's
Right.
I
So
like
you got to
that.
make the call.
I like
We
that.
need to rate
Like,
each
you gotta,
section.
You gotta,
That's
you
a
gotta
good
take
idea.
a left and get out, or go through chop suey and suck it up.
I like that a lot.
That's
a
what
lot
needs
of
to
people are
happen.
crying and going back out through the indoor, so you can imagine the folks in line seeing people coming
crying.
out crying.
They're like, I want to go in there. That's great.
That's funny.
Oh my
But
gosh.
isn't that part of a haunted
Of course,
mansion? Is
to be
crying,
scared a little
being
bit.
scared. Exactly.
That's it.
The
It was
chop
wonderful.
suey, I want to do it next
Yeah.
year.
There was a lot of chop sueys though.
Yeah.
It got a little. By the time Saturday came, we're like, no chop suey.
I like that.
Yeah, no. So then on Saturday, I switched it. I started yelling. They saw me again on Saturday, and I started going code red, and so then you would hear people going through yelling code red. They thought that was the scary. Or rather, they thought that was the safety word. That was the scary word.
Oh, my God.
So the more they're yelling code red, the scarier it got.
That's awesome.
Oh, and there was some scary stuff out there. I mean, Rafa was the scariest. He scared me a lot.
What did he do?
Well, you had a clown mask on and was dancing. I mean,
pretty
just
scary.
Rafa dancing
Effing
without a
scary.
clown mask
It's
is scary
already-
enough.
It's already scary.
So dark out there.
I've never seen someone with such a good musical beat be so offbeat with dancing.
Yeah, it was great.
What,
well,
Rafa?
then
Wait, I'm so sorry. You didn't like that.
Wait.
I just looked at you in the eyes. That didn't resonate well.
The dance.
well, he put a little
awesome.
twist to it. It was a little erotic.
Oh,
It was weird, but it was scary.
So weird. So some of the things that I liked was that we cut down the hours. That was a smart move.
Oh, that was
Because-
definitely a smart move.
Last year, the spooky spots were officially from 5 to 10
Yeah.
on 2 days.
Too long.
It
Very
doesn't
long.
get dark until 7:15.
so it's not scary until then.
No, and it's hot as
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's bad. So we and I had to lobby hard for that, but we made it from 7 to
I think
10,
it
which
worked
was a
out.
big
Good.
difference. But we opened at 5 anyway on the outside part, the amusement
Gotcha.
park, the pumpkin patch, the bounce house, the dunk
That's
tank.
Yeah.
Tell
the
me about that
painting.
movie thing. What was that big screen?
On
'Cause I missed
Friday,
it.
they brought a barge out
Yeah.
with
that was who?
I think Paula Padovan brought that out.
It was cool. That big
Yeah.
giant screen. Did they
What
play a
were they
movie on it?
screening?
Did you see the image of that?
No.
Oh, wait till I
Show me,
show
let
you.
me
It's
see.
it's like a big
It's one of those ad
billboard,
things
a big
that they put on the water.
digital ad, and you'll see how beautiful it was.
I saw it
But
from the
It was
water. It
cool
was
because they
really
put all
cool.
the sponsors' names on there.
I saw that. And can you play movies on there too?
yeah, you could play movies on there.
That's really cool.
I like the movie idea. The ads really bother me. It's like the ocean is so sacred for you to put a commercial thing like that. I don't know.
Well, it,
But
was just,
I
it just
agree.
said the
Like,
haunted
cool,
hike.
hurts my soul a little bit.
But
How
it was
cool that
cool.
is.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, we got a call?
Do we have a caller?
Or is it just a?
Hey, Maggie, what's up, buddy?
Oh.
Is
Hey, you're on the air. You want to be on the air, or you want to?
or is that a private
later.
call? Or?
Well, we've got a call. I will say that
All right, bye.
No, it
For
looks
next
good.
year,
It looks super good. I like
Yeah.
my
it.
dance And sexual depravity is definitely going to be probably the scariest thing you could do nowadays.
It was so scary with a clown
Because
mask on. It
Doing
was
something
awful.
with clowns, okay, the kids are kind of scared of clowns, right?
Sexual deprivation.
Yeah, but
Sexually
you just-
deprivated clown.
But if you do something like with some kind of sexual without being
dark,
naked
man.
thing,
That's
then it
dark.
gets
Grip,
really
grip.
scary.
It was-
Then people are really disturbed, you know?
And then when you don't talk, you don't know who's behind the mask. I didn't even know it was Ralph. I'm like, who is that? Oh my God, how
Did
scary.
you get that idea from Jen? Jen last year was the clown guy.
Yeah, no, we were clowns because we were with Tom had set it up for everything to
Yeah,
be clowns.
Weber Studio had 10 clown masks with this really creepy music. The music was scary. And then a tricycle. It was fun.
I like
Rafa,
that.
we have a caller here.
caller.
Caller, you want to state your name, please?
Yeah, this is Monty Rianda, and I don't know if anyone you know, but my birthday's coming up tomorrow.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Monty.
happy birthday,
birthday,
Monty.
bud.
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And so I'm trying to do my permit test last minute, and so I was thinking if I should get the test right now, because you're breaking up. I can't really hear you.
I can hear you fine, Monty, loud and clear, buddy.
What did you say?
Didn't say anything, man. I thought, what are you starting a GoFundMe page or something here?
No, I don't know if I should buy. I was gonna ask you because I bought one and it didn't let me log in and stuff.
He
All right,
wants
buddy.
to take the test.
Does he want Rat Radio to sponsor him?
He wants to take the test. He wants money.
We'll square it up, all right?
I think he wants money for a new car.
I love you. Thanks.
Maybe he wants a
Happy
new
birthday,
car.
man.
Happy birthday, Matthew. That's great. Is he going to be 15?
Yeah, he's going to be 15.
Wow.
Cute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Learner's permit.
Learner's permit.
Love it.
Okay, wait. Let me say some more things about the hike because I wrote these things down.
Yeah. Sorry about
I don't
that.
know how we can do this. Can we get rid of the kids for next year? Is that
What?
possible?
Isn't it for
You
the
mean
kids?
like whack 'em?
This is the thing. It's not really get rid of the kids, obviously. That would be retarded.
Yeah, Rafa, that's
wow.
not cool.
There's kids who
dark.
go around 10 times.
No, they do, and they're like,
And
I
their
know
whole
you.
purpose is to
Ruin.
ruin the
scare
scary
for other
part
people.
of the
Boo,
thing. That's
that's
like their
annoying.
whole thing. And I'm wondering if we can say, hey, you can only go around twice, or else you got to pay more. And then maybe
Or you
we'll,
put them in a
maybe we'll
cage
pay
at the
another
end.
$2, you know? But at least we're getting another $2 for these kids
I
harassing
think that's a
us.
great idea, Rafa. It really, it got to me. The kids going around and I know you're not real. I know
Yeah,
you're.
yeah.
Give me a high five. Give me a high five. Remember the high five?
Yeah, but I didn't.
So
I
I started,
kids are
and,
so
and you
dumb.
know, our kids it was worse. Kids whipping you with their glow sticks.
What?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
get it.
Used
There
to it
should be
already.
a
They've seen it
punishment
10
zone
times.
where it's like a large cage and you stick them in there and for punishment, scare them for real.
In a straitjacket.
Yeah.
with Rafa
Well,
the
we
clown.
are. We're meeting next.
With Rafa the clown. With Rafa the...
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that was scary.
Sex clown. In the sex dungeon.
Clown.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
Oh my God, Rob.
Good Lord. You know what? We're having
Stick 'em in a room.
our next board meeting. We always kind of reflect on it. So I'm taking some notes
Oh
here.
man.
Yeah,
No,
sex
but,
dungeon.
but maybe you get 2 pass-throughs.
Yeah, I agree.
Two
But the problem
and then pay
is,
a little more, $2.
Yeah,
but then you know what's
I
going to
agree.
happen.
Kids
You
will
know what's
agree.
going to happen. You're going to have kids
Staying in
cutting
there.
through the woods and
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
that's
sneak
true.
in.
Not
and-
walking around.
So we'll
I don't
put
know.
some rangers there.
Of course, but
Yeah.
we can have, I don't know, we can figure something out. We got a whole year.
All right. I
to
think that's a
about
good
Either
it.
way-
idea. Somehow we need to limit the kids that go around 10 times.
And I have a
Or
feeling.
that are
Ruin it.
obnoxious about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's really the
Well, I have
problem.
a feeling next year is even going to be bigger because I feel like every year it's going to get bigger. People are excited about. They see I want to do a booth. You're gonna have a lot more people next year.
Lenny's right.
Working
I think
it
so, too.
and coming.
I think
to
so,
the
too.
It'll
event.
double next year.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah.
What's
Congratulations.
The money is raised for...
Friends of Cape Florida
That's right.
is
There we go.
is like a nonprofit philanthropy arm for the park. With all the budget cuts that there are for, at
Good
the
stuff in the
national
world.
level. All the good stuff happening. This is just an organization that helps, like I told you, provide BTG amenities for you guys. Better than good stuff. At the
I love
park.
it. I think it's great. I thought it was a
Very
great
cool.
idea.
I'm glad
Thank
it's,
you.
it was a success.
Thanks for being part of it, and we'll definitely look forward to having a bigger and better
It
hike
is.
next year.
It's going to be great.
All right, I was going to talk about Halloween on the Key, but we can do that next week. Let's talk about the beach because the beach is still kind of, where are we? You haven't heard a lot of chatter on the hysterical chats about what is contaminated and what isn't. It's been like 3 weeks since anybody.
Do we have the latest
gets-
testings? I haven't really looked at it.
I'm going to the app right now.
Okay.
I can tell you that the chatter has not been chattering because the tests have been fine. There's been a strong east wind the past couple days. There's still it's kind of brown at the
The
break.
weed isn't the same though. The amount of weed's not
No,
the
it's
same.
not
Not
at all.
nearly the
Not
same.
nearly. Yeah.
No.
And it's all green right now out there.
And if you go in the
Yay.
water,
Thank God.
it's a little colder,
Good.
just a tiny bit.
It's nice.
And so I wonder if this is the
Beginning of.
things to come. Yeah, of things to come.
I sure hope so, because we spoke about this a few weeks back about how important the beach is.
Yeah.
Well, I
look
can
to
tell you
us
that there's
and-
still
yeah.
a ton of trash out there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a layer of plastic from all the weed that's been
They-
buried.
What is, and this is what we picked up, like 3 or 4 of those right when we stepped in the water. And I feel like we've all talked
Those
about
little
this.
bags?
Those
Those
little
square bags?
They're fishermen. What is it? What
I don't know what
bait.
they are.
It's bait.
Is
It's
it
bait.
bait? I don't know.
It's
It's not
like-
bait. They're too small for bait.
The little bags
The
like
little, they're
this?
square,
No,
like
smaller
they're
than
square
that.
like this.
Yeah, I think they're like
this big.
screws from
But
construction.
guys, that's the number
How
one
many?
thing I find.
And there are
in
lots
the
of
water.
them?
Yeah.
It's the number one thing I find in the water.
And they're this
Consistently the
big?
same. Yeah, they're maybe 3 inches by 3 inches.
Wow.
It's the number one thing that
I think that they're
of the
like
same that I find.
construction, like screws from
We need to
construction.
figure it out.
Or
because-
old plastic bags from drug drop off things.
No, they're
I'm just
tiny.
kidding.
Tiny.
I'm
No,
just
Lenny,
kidding.
it's not. That.
No, damn it.
damn it.
No, just kidding.
It's sad that those
That's-
really are everywhere.
That's
The other
crazy.
In
thing
the
is-
water, not even like
Right.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know how to say that.
right now we have more east winds coming, northeast. Like now is the season. November is when it really starts blowing. So
Well, I was talking to Jackie Kellogg at dinner yesterday. She's part of my Key Rat Sisterhood group, and she, she's very involved with the Marjorie. I think she's a president of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, whatever. And she was saying that they're going to keep testing. They're going to find out the source of where the sewage leaks are coming from, and just do a lot more testing and find out what we can do to fix it. And with the water levels rising, there's another thing she said was very interesting that we've never talked about or never heard you guys talk about. With the water levels rising a little bit, now all the runoff from fertilizer, whatever, it's right there. So that enhances the bacteria or the red tie to bloom more. And that's the other problem, which
Do we know if any of the fertilizer or any of the farms have anything to do with the red tide?
yes,
No, that's what she's saying.
It
But I'm
makes
saying,
it
Do we know for a fact?
yes,
yeah,
it
they
makes
say
the
it's
blooms
coming
grow.
from cattle farms in Colombia. Is what they say it's
Yeah.
coming
And they have
Those
to
damn-
help
damn Colombians.
change
on
it.
the, on the Gulf Stream, north.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
No, but I'm
Chris.
serious. I'm serious.
Yes. Red tide is a natural occurring thing that happens in the ocean, but the fertilizer it makes
Accelerates it.
makes it bloom more and faster.
Okay.
So that's
Wow.
and
We'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on the beaches. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
We'll keep talking about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I suspect my prediction, well, my last one was kind of wrong, is that we're done with sargassum piles.
I hope
All right,
so.
for the rest of the year. Okay, let's go. It is Monday, October 22nd, 2018. This is your No One's Listening show, episode 128. It's 7:13 p.m. Lovely October night. So the elections are coming up, and you hear a lot of people talking about how expensive things are on this island. How much is it going to cost to bury those power lines? How much is it going to cost to buy doggy poop bags? How much is it going to cost to fix the rec center? How much is it going to cost to do something else, some kind of other funny thing that I
Rafa,
could say here?
there's a budget
know.
for that, isn't there?
There is a budget. It was released about a month ago. I got my hands on this budget. If you are a smart person, you would have gotten your hands on it too,
Oh.
so you could see exactly what things cost. Luckily, I am not surrounded by bright people, and we are going to do a little thing called Budget Price is Right, where we talk about what things cost.
all right, yay.
Lenny hit me when she saw the ad go out today. Or
The meme?
Yeah, the meme.
I was like, what in God's name are we
She's
going
like,
to do?
she's like, what? She's like, WTF? Price is Right. I don't know anything. What is this?
You need to
What?
go into the archives, Lenny.
I go, don't
and
worry.
Listen to it.
I go, Lenny, don't worry. None of us know anything either.
Oh, yeah.
So,
All right, good to know.
But Lenny, honestly, dig in the archives
And check it
There
out.
is a show from like 2 years ago, It's one of the best shows we've ever had.
Awesome. I'm going to do
And
it.
it was budget prices
Was
right.
it? I love it.
Episode, I don't know what. I'll find out for you.
Awesome.
It's so good.
Okay.
Go, Rafa. Give it to me.
$34.3 million up for grabs in this budget.
30.
Okay.
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 We have to think about the percentages. Okay.
What do these people even do? The clerk's office. The clerk's office. This is the person who clerks at the village council meetings. You've seen her on the side. She reads the agenda. She does her little things. She writes some stuff down on a piece of paper. How much budget could this office
What's
really
her
need?
salary? Oh my God, is that what we're doing?
Okay.
But you're talking about the whole office or one individual?
Her office.
It's just
I don't
one
know
person.
How many people are even in
Gotcha.
the office?
Okay.
It doesn't say that.
And it's just someone who records everything all the time, the meetings, and does all that stuff.
Clerical
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. So let's set some ground rules for this. So we can each ask a question before we
I don't have
submit.
much detail, but I can tell you, you can't go over. Okay.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Right.
If you go over, you're out.
If you go over, you lose.
Okay.
And that's about it. You
Okay.
get-
So how about this? So how many? Griff is first on the first one, and then we go around.
And
Then
we go
Anna.
around the- Okay, I like that.
And then-
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Because I
so-
like to piggyback. So
Yeah,
that
because
will
I'm gonna
prevent
bet
me from
$1
piggyback.
today. I'm sure.
Let's
Okay.
start
With Griff, he's so
with
quiet.
the clerk's office. How much does the clerk's office in Key Biscayne, Florida? How much do they have budgeted for postage this year?
For postage.
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh, shoot. You
I didn't
got
see
me.
that coming.
Whoa,
Wow.
for postage. Okay.
Think about a first class stamp, 42 cents. I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
47
I'm
now.
gonna say-
Oh no, I don't even know.
It's
I'm going to say
47.
3,000.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to go a little higher than that, so I'm going to stick with my gut instinct here. I'm going to go with 3,500.
No.
Oh, jeez. I mean, really?
I was going to go to 5, so.
What a chicken.
I'm gonna go with $1,001.
Oh.
I'm going to say 2,000.
Oh, and you all broke the bank. It's $1,000
Oh, that's
for
it?
postage.
That's what I said.
He said
he said, no, he said,
1,001.
you missed
Oh my God! I had.
Manny, what a...
You missed
I was
it.
gonna say 1,000, but then I thought if I said 1,000, Lenny would say 1,001, and then I would be in trouble.
Okay, let me start writing this down because if not,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a good tally here of
Oh,
who's
man.
doing what.
Oh, I
Postage. What,
Nailed it on the first
what,
one.
what are they sending
What
out?
a dummy.
I thought they
Flyers.
were sending out many more things. than
Oh,
they
is that,
do.
I
does
think
that,
somebody
does
asked
that
on-
include, like, tickets? No. Like police department tickets?
According to
and stuff?
Theo, it's an election year, so that's a big chunk of
Chunk.
the clerk's budget.
Chunk.
No,
Okay.
big chunk. I got you.
I
So
God,
along with
come on.
postage, you got to do some other. What are you going to send out?
Chucky
right?
Duncan.
What are you sending out?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
How much are you spending on printing, binding, and imaging? Whatever that means.
Well, what are we
Imaging.
that's
printing?
you.
What are we
That's
sending
you, Anna.
out?
That's you, Anna.
What?
What
we're,
are we-
We're sending out $1,000 worth of
We're
this stuff.
sending out $1,000 worth of stuff.
And you got printing,
Damn it!
binding,
I should
and
be good with
imaging.
printing and binding. This is not good. Hold on. Let me think about this. Printing and binding. I don't know what it is we're printing and binding. I don't know if they're little booklets, if it's a poster. I
Come
don't
on,
know.
Anna, give us a number.
I'm gonna go with 8,000.
Wow.
Wow, that's high.
All right.
What if they're printing nice material?
I'm going with 2,000.
I'm going to say 1,500.
For some reason, I thought Rafa was involved as well.
He knows the answer.
I don't know why. 850.
Oh wow, I'm really out of it then. With 8,000.
$850? Okay.
Dude, but postage is 1,000.
They're
What?
spending $5,000.
Oh, I went over.
I think I
was your
had
answer?
2,000. You
I had
said 1,500.
1,500.
Well, I was.
Oh.
I would like to
Manny.
point out that although I lost, I was the closest
You were.
to the number.
But you were over.
But you were over.
Yes, but I would like to point out for a side note.
You didn't make the cut, Anna.
Who's
Damn it, I never
hey,
make the cut.
Hey,
Damn
who's
it.
who's Robert Haney on the chat?
Okay. Wait, this
Is he-
one's good.
Chat, is he
Bobby should have
listening?
come.
Is he
Bobby's
listening?
I didn't say
Bobby.
anything.
No,
Is
hang
he-
on a second,
But he
Bobby.
should've
We're gonna
gone.
if you're listening there, we're gonna work you into
dude.
into the
Didn't say anything.
Are
into
we?
the round here.
Okay. Last one for the clerk's office. How much does the clerk's office spend on social media making memes just like Manny?
Okay, I'm up on this one. Rafa, those aren't memes actually. They're just pictures
Rafa,
with
what
text on
do you
them.
not know this?
They actually have a name. They have a technical name too if you want it.
All right.
On
Is
social
this
media,
for
that's
the,
a lot.
the salary
That's
of
maybe-
the social media person?
What is it?
This is the price that the clerk's office is budgeted for social media? It's a line item. It says social
Maybe
media.
it's someone's
$250.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1,000.
Oh.
It's too much.
Griff.
I can see by Rafa's face.
I'm
It was
going
too
to
much.
say 2,000.
But is this salary? We don't know.
We don't know.
There's no details. We just
No
going with
details.
Damn it.
Shoot it from
Anna
the
wants
hip.
more details.
I do. 1,200.
Wait, by the way, Robert Haney says
What is it? Bob?
$0.
You can't bet zero. You should have bet $1. Rafa, what is it?
$30,000.
Oh,
social
it's a
media.
salary. It's
at
a
the
salary.
Clerks Office.
So I win.
That's a
Yes.
salary?
Yeah,
I mean,
for a social media intern.
So
I've
someone,
never seen any social media happening from the village, I don't think.
whoever's
get
got that
fired.
job has a great job.
Is it
Congratulations.
those alerts? Like the alerts that come out?
Huh?
It could be the village alerts.
It just says the clerk's office
30,000
is
for
spending
social media.
So put 1
$30,000
point for
on
Anna
social
Clara
media.
Silva. Thank you.
No, you said zero, didn't you?
No, I said 1,200.
Yes.
You were the
Bob
highest?
said 0.
You were the
Wait.
highest?
Yeah.
Can Theo clarify what the social media person does exactly? I'm curious.
Theo says, Tony? He says, yeah, the vendor is listening. He is listening. Yes, he is. It isn't Theo.
Uh-oh, we're complaining about the lack of social media. Oh, no.
So-
All right. Well, I guess we'll look forward to what's to come. That's next year's budget,
Some
right?
dank memes. Some good dank memes.
That's
Maybe they
nice.
didn't have it this year. That's why. Maybe
Yes.
that's why we never saw it.
Maybe it's an addition.
So it's something
there
new.
we go.
Something new.
Something new.
And maybe whoever it is can buy us a drink later.
All right.
All right. So wait, who won that one, Anna?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 1,
It's
two,
Len-
one.
Len-
Two for you, man.
0.
0-0.
Griff.
No, it's Lenny.
Oh, it's my
But wait,
turn.
Oh,
Griff.
Oh.
Guess how many beers I want right now? It's
2. 1.
That was lame. Yeah. Fail. Fail.
This one's funny, okay? But in a different way. In a way of you can't believe how much money is spent here. I'm not saying, when I say that these numbers are out of control when you read them, what?
Tony says that he was hired for Hurricane Irma. So,
Oh, I don't know if that was this year or...
Yeah, I guess it was
Mine,
last year.
I picked all the ones for the 2019 budget. I
dude,
Okay.
all I know is that
I'm
on
not
Tony's
calling
like, why?
anybody
Where's
out
my
here.
30 grand?
Facebook Live, I still have people coming up and telling me
Well, let's
that,
read
like,
the comments later,
all right.
Okay.
Let's not interrupt here.
Keep it going.
Okay. So, well, I want to clarify that some of these numbers sound really high, but then you think about the cost of doing business, and you think about so many residents, and some of these numbers aren't. I mean, they're just it's just what things cost. Okay, both the police, fire, and public works departments. Wait, does
That's
Parks and Rec
3?
also? Wait, they all have this one line item: uniforms.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There's a yearly budget for these things.
Okay.
Okay.
Police, fire, Parks and Rec.
No, police, fire, public works.
Okay,
Is that
okay.
2 departments?
And Public Works has those,
3.
like,
You said both.
3
So
departments.
it's all of them.
Yes. Police, fire, and public works all have a uniforms budget.
wow.
Police uniform budget
Oh, so we're going
Per year.
one-
So separate, not
just
combined.
for the police.
per year. Yes.
Okay.
Police.
We're gonna do them all in a row.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say, because I don't even know how many police we have. That's bad. But I'm going to say, oh my gosh, I'm going to say for the whole year, $8,000.
Okay.
Griff.
I'm going to say 7.
I'm going to say $3,000.
Ooh.
Okay.
3001.
Oh,
Okay.
Manny.
7,
No, 8,
8.
7,
Three.
3, 3001.
I don't know how many police officers there are.
$73,000
The
for police uniforms.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? They're snazzy. I mean,
They're
I don't know if
snazzy.
Guys,
$73,000.
And you need to have more
I'm
than
here just thinking
one.
about the slacks and the shirt.
Me too.
I think this is the other thing. They have a different line item for the tactical equipment. I don't think this includes like vests.
This is just the clothes.
include the gold badge.
You need to have at least 3
Oh, wait a
uniforms.
second. Hang on a second. Robert Haney, said $67,580. He wins that one, Lenny. Sorry about that. Hey, Bobby, guess what? You just took Lenny, and she's actually sitting in
Guys,
your chair. So
Bobby's at home. He can pull up the budget at any time.
Yeah,
no,
that
then he
doesn't
would have
count.
guessed it right.
Yeah, no way.
I
Bobby.
think Bobby's doing that.
Bobby, you're out.
I think he's smart enough to not guess it
But
right
he
on the
also
money.
is a fireman, so maybe he knows.
That's what I thought.
You know,
Well,
better because he knows
So-
how nice his uniforms are.
Lenny got that one right.
Yay!
All right, we'll give it to Lenny.
Okay, so
you got to
now
be here to
fire
win, Bobby.
uniforms. Griff, you're up. Fire uniforms.
Keeping in mind that 73 goes to blue.
He's admitting he's looking at it. By the way, everybody.
So those 70. Yeah, I'd say what 74.
Okay.
For firemen,
Yes.
For firemen,
Bobby, don't tell us, okay?
I'm gonna say 90.
I'm going to
90,000.
say
90,000.
Manny, stop looking at the phone.
67,560. 67,560.
so this is just the fire department.
Just the fire department uniforms.
I'm going to say $25,000.
They're less?
Oh, shit, I went higher than the
$25,000.
The fire department's uniforms are less, and they're $45,000.
Oh my God!
Lenny, you got it.
2/3 less.
Again, you got it. All right.
All right.
I know my fashion.
And
Just
now,
kidding.
Public Works uniforms. Let's go, Anna.
Public Works. I don't even. Who's in that? 10,000. I don't even know. They
Okay.
gave such a less number to the
Public
lower
Works,
number.
there's like, those guys rock, man. There's Jake and there's this guy named
It is
Nata.
awesome.
They've been helping me with the fill-a-bag stuff. They've
But it's
been
just
amazing.
shirts.
When that coconut fell on my head, on my arm, just missed my head. The next day they were out there and they cleared all the nuts, man. It was great. So I'm going
How
to give
much-
their uniform, I'm saying 18,500.
Okay.
I'm going to say 10 grand.
All
that
right.
was what I said.
Oh, you
I'm
did?
gonna say
Okay.
19.
10,001.
10,001.
Okay. You all broke the bank.
Wait, Jonathan, what was
He
it?
already said his too, and it is $2,500 for.
Because
I'll
it's only
take the point
shirts.
on that one.
They wear khaki pants and it's only a shirt. That's why.
I guess those
It's just those little whatever shirts,
those police
polo
pants
shirts.
must be really expensive then.
Because they have the pants and the socks
can
and the
you-
shoes
or
and the
maybe the
belt.
bulletproof
Kevlar?
vests are part of the uniform. Can you give me a point, please, for that one? Thanks.
No, you don't get a point for that, Anna.
Oh,
Nobody
I
does.
didn't?
No.
Oh, because I went over.
We all went over.
Damn it. I
Yeah.
need to learn the rules of
Thanks.
Budget Friends, right?
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, in sports.
Manny's going to win.
What's the budget for adult softball this year?
Oh, geez. There's an
Is
adult
that-
softball?
that's
Just
a-
kidding.
I'll give you a hint.
That's a city
year's-
expense?
Last year, the city paid $1,700 for adult softball. A very lovely thing.
But wait,
that-
there is no adult softball this year, is there?
Well, there was one last year, just like
It's a
Anna
trick
did
question.
and everything.
But there's no field where they.
We play in Peacock Park this
Oh,
year.
and they pay for it?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
this
so
is a
it's the
city
Key Biscayne League
expense?
out there?
Well, the Key Biscayne League happened last year for $1,700
In Peacock Park.
and I'm asking you how much it is this year.
Okay, 7.
How many teams were there last year?
Ooh, like six?
Six.
Okay, so all right, I got him doing
Who's-
some math.
who's next?
Up? Who's up?
You.
Anna's up.
No.
No, Griff went first that time, didn't he?
I
Yeah, I
did
think
the
it's you.
10,000.
You're up, Anna.
No, it's you.
Pick it up.
All right, everybody wake
All right,
up
it's
here.
me. It's me. It's me. Let's see. 10. I'm gonna say $1,500.
I'm going to say 2 grand.
Say 1,600.
1,900.
The village declined to give the adult
I knew it
softball
was a
league
trick
any
question.
money this
Oh,
year.
Wait,
$0.
that was my question. The city pays for that?
Used
They
to.
give sports recreation money. The sports.
But for what? For people to go play sports?
You got it.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
you have to pay you pay an umpire. You have to rent the field.
Yeah, exactly. For the umpire and
But
the
like,
stuff.
So
Yeah.
they refused it, huh?
It was
That's
part of
too
the
bad.
department to set that stuff up for
So
us.
how are
they-
you guys
they
paying
would-
for it?
I need to clarify
By the
what
sweat of our
recreation
brows.
means, and they can pay for us to do some cool stuff.
So the teams didn't have to pay anything last year?
Of course, they had to pay.
course.
The village just gave a little bit of money.
And they helped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay.
Now they got no field, no money. Damn.
Right.
I was just bringing that up.
that was
Okay.
a trick question. We knew it from the beginning. Manny and I were skeptical.
Here
Next.
So adult softball gets $1,700. How much does the soccer program get?
A lot more.
And you know what? I didn't write down how much baseball gets compared to soccer, but I'm. Oh
gonna
man, I
shoot.
should have wrote that down.
It's Lenny's turn to
Oh, it's
shoot.
my turn. Soccer. I'm going to say there's a lot of teams. I'm going to say $9,000. That nothing is more than
I'm going
that?
to say 5.
It's too much. I said too much.
$4,235.
I'm going to say 9,001. I mean, it's probably $35,000, but I'll say 9,001.
It's 400 grand.
Yeah,
What?
400 grand.
Wait,
For
what?
soccer on the key.
Wait.
Whoa.
I'm very
Let's
confused.
reverse this.
I said 4,000. Is that what you meant? 4,000.
I get that one.
$400,000 for
Whoa.
soccer on the key.
What?
And, I mean, you know how many people play. And
There's
you know
a
how
lot.
many resources it uses.
That $400,000 worth?
That's crazy.
Well,
Is this
apparently it
adult
does.
soccer and
they
kid
still have to
soccer?
pay
All
for it,
soccer.
too.
It's just soccer on a line item.
But
Wow.
who gets this money?
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to
You pay
Jackie
for
Kellogg about
field
this.
maintenance, I guess, lights. I don't know
guess
how
I
much
just
of
don't
it.
play sports, so
The
I'm very
referees,
confused as to-
all the organizing.
coaches are
of
paid coaches.
everything.
Okay, so wait, tell me
And the
again.
kids pay also.
$400,000.
Yes, and if I looked right,
But don't
Whoa.
you pay to be on a
I
team?
forgot to write
like
it down.
50
But
bucks?
baseball this year, like kids baseball, which also has it's not
Yeah.
adult
Hang on, I'll
softball,
tell you that one.
also gets
Maybe like less than $5,000.
no, it gets like 30 grand.
Baseball?
Wow.
Still, but that, I mean,
Where's the money?
compared to soccer? That's like
Show me
nothing.
the receipts.
That's nothing.
But guys, what if your recreation is something else? Can we get more concerts? Can we get more? I don't know.
Well,
like, what
you
the
know,
fuck?
it's funny
More
that
music
that
programming?
there are these people
Get
doing
involved.
these village assessments for buried power lines because
What's
maybe we
awesome.
could get a village assessment for every single thing we do. So if you play soccer, the fee to play soccer could be a lot higher, and then you wouldn't have to spend 400 grand in a line item.
That's a crazy amount of money.
That's crazy,
That's
but it's a crazy
absurd.
way to do village politics too. I'm just kidding. I don't want actually that to happen, but
It's
I-
interesting.
I
didn't
know
know
that. I
that.
think it's a dangerous way to
shit,
think about
you know?
things.
Like, I don't play fucking soccer.
I don't play soccer.
Okay, let's
don't
go to
play
the next
anything.
thing, guys.
But it's a big thing. Soccer's a huge thing here. So
This was a big one last time.
getting
I'll ask you
screwed.
guys again. How much do the fireworks cost? Just the
Oh, I
fireworks
forget.
on the 4th of July.
it's Griff's turn.
Thank God it's not me.
10,000.
I think it's 90,
Hey, I won that one, Rafa.
90,000.
Sorry, so what was that, Anna?
90,000.
I won that last round. You get me?
For what?
For the soccer one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant
I
for the
say
baseball.
90,000 for the fireworks. Thank you.
90,000. Oh my gosh.
Dude, freaking
No
get
way. What'd you say,
400,000
Griff?
for soccer.
They're a long fireworks show.
I said 10.
He said
Okay.
10. I said 90.
I'm gonna say 35,000.
And I should know this because this one we did.
I'm going to
last time.
say 45. Did you say 45? No.
I said 35.
Okay, perfect.
The fireworks are budgeted $125,712.
Wow.
Point for Anna. Thank you.
And that's just the fireworks show. I didn't have to do anything with the.
Well, you know,
See, I benefit from something. I
With the
watched
4th of-
those
with the 4th of
fireworks.
July.
You know
I
that-
benefited.
Theo and Alexa had a baby revealing party with fireworks, and and it had pink fireworks to show it's pink. So Theo, how much you spend on that stuff? I mean,
Whoa.
that's crazy town.
Lenny.
Wow.
I mean,
You guys
big
are all
difference.
tied up.
I'm
Except
impressed.
for Griff, who is trailing
Nil.
with 0.
It's okay, though. That's okay.
Griff, do you vote?
No.
Okay. Our favorite club on the key,
Ask.
the Ask Club.
How did I know?
Active singles, no. Seniors on the key. How much do they get in village support?
Anna, you're up.
No, I was the.
Griff
oh no, I
went
am
that
up.
time.
I am up. You're right.
Let me say that there are a good amount of people in this Ask Club,
Oh,
and
I
they
say they
senior-
get. I say they get $11,500 a year
Oh my-
to
I
do
think they
some
get more.
stuff.
No way. They get
More.
more than that.
Yeah, they
Yeah?
do.
35,000.
Oh shit! Okay.
50 for me.
55.
Wow, guys. Anna wins it because it was 34,000.
Wow, Anna. Go, Anna. Go, Anna.
I'm giving myself a high five. right now.
Guys, 34,000.
I said
That's a lot
35.
of money.
And that's
a lot of
money, man.
Yeah.
You could have that money.
Rafa, if you
Okay.
had that kind of money, you wouldn't be single anymore.
So it's funny.
Oh, man.
We gotta start a club, Ralph, for people that don't play sports. Or
Seriously,
play
no,
sports.
you know what? We should
Bad
start
at
like all
sports,
this
the club.
NIPA stuff. Forget this NIPA stuff, man.
Just
You know, we
Yeah.
can be a line item and be, you know,
Concerts-
a little bit out of soccer. You know, maybe one less shirt for the police officers.
one less shirt.
He doesn't need 10 of them.
And we'd be rich.
Yeah.
Maybe for this little setup.
Doing this stuff, we'll keep just doing all the entertaining
I
things that
mean,
we
it's true. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
you
say
know.
one wrong thing. talk about
We're
my
out.
sex dungeon, and then we go
Sex dungeon for the kids.
And the F word, we're
A
done.
short memory.
Creepy
out here.
clown.
Creepy clown sex dungeon for the children to get punished. We're never going to get funding.
That should help
Ever.
the crowds next year.
Yeah.
How much does the village police boat spend in gas every year?
Oh, that's a lot.
This year, how much do they have budgeted for this year? For this
Oh,
coming
wow.
That's
year?
you, Manny.
Yeah, it's Manny's turn.
The
Griff?
Gas.
police gas.
That's expensive.
It is.
Expensive. Those guys ride around.
Yeah.
Say $35,000. That's been my answer the last 3 times.
And I'm going to say 50.
I'm going to say 100.
I'll say $75,000.
Yeah, all broke the bank. They spend $30,000.
Manny.
Manny, you're so
I think we
close.
should have closest too. Man.
No, that's not how we play.
That's not the budget Price is Right rules.
Crushing it by now.
Sorry.
I am surprised at
That'd be
how,
more.
and I would be the same way. Not to pretend that I wouldn't, but how little we know of how much things cost.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's just what it is, I guess. This is what things cost, and that's what it takes to get things done. Though that doesn't mean that everything is. That
$400,000
doesn't mean that
for
everything is
soccer.
budgeted correctly, but you get
It just
what I mean.
seems so strange that it's 400,000 for this soccer for me. I feel like it's so off.
That's a lot.
The number's so
so
compared
high.
to everything else.
Maybe it was a typo in the thing.
I don't think so.
Maybe
And it's
just
40?
that's what the coaches get paid.
I think it's,
But
you
it's
know, a
definitely
soccer
the most
culture.
popular sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Both sides of the.
And worldwide,
Yeah.
not just on the island.
Okay. Manny, you got. Oh no, he's getting up somewhere. He can't talk. Oh, okay. So I'll go to another
Ordering
one that's
the food.
not as.
$49.99.
Okay. Let's get this kind of wrapped up because I don't have that many good ones left. If you are the head lifeguard at the community center, how much money are you making this year?
Oh,
Head.
Actually, how much money is budgeted
It's Manny.
to your thing? It's not how much you're making. Maybe it doesn't. It costs less.
I'm going to say
Then you got
paid less.
52,000.
oh, well,
Yeah, great gig. 52,000 to be a lifeguard. Get out of here.
yeah.
Quit my job and start lifeguarding tomorrow.
I'll start lifeguarding with you. Yeah.
I'll take the
Get a
free
tan all day
CPR
and
class
just
and hang out.
Nobody ever drowns in that pool. Come on.
I'm going to say 28.
20.
I'm gonna say, damn it, 500.
$35,000 budgeted to the head lifeguard.
What was yours?
20.
She got it.
28.
Nice.
Woohoo.
What did Manny say?
Come on, the guy's
52?
got to be able to pay rent at least.
Yeah, no, yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what was the answer?
He
I'm
needs
sorry.
to get a tan, have a hot bod, and then go home and have a place to bang
To
the chickies
live,
that he meets at the pool.
Oh my God, we're never getting funding.
Rafa, that sounds like a perfect job for you.
What was the fine? What was the salary? What was it?
35,000 is
Okay.
is allotted
Okay.
to that position. Okay. Another fun position
Manny
at
was
the
35,000.
at the community center.
Come on, it was not.
It was 35.
It was 35?
Yeah. I won.
I got all
Ha-ha.
this.
Okay, another fun position at the community center, the gym attendant.
What the
Oh.
fuck is that?
PJ?
What does the gym
Aw,
attendant do?
I love PJ.
I'm not completely sure.
I know what he does.
Maybe they
he
wipe down
re-racks
the
the
thing.
weights.
He re-racks the weights.
In between my sets. I'm like, dude, I have another set left.
Make
Oh.
sure that the gym is
And clean and
attended,
sanitary. No, don't
That's
they
a
wipe
big
shit
job.
down?
It's an important job.
is attended to. What is the budget for the gym attendant for the
It's
next year?
Johnny.
Griff, it's your turn.
Pass me because I was thinking of something else.
No, the gym
Griff,
attendant.
just give us a number.
At the
Griff.
rec.
You're not gonna be-
30,000.
How much?
30.
I think he's making less than the lifeguard. Yeah, I'm gonna say 25 again. 25,000.
I'm going to go with 35,000. I
Oh,
learned
wow.
my lesson. Yeah, I'm not going to.
I'm going to say 24,000.
Oh,
The gym attendant is making, or is budgeted, $7,107.
Oh.
That's very little money.
poor guy.
I mean,
Is he
is
there
that
all
a
day?
24-hour?
No,
Like, is he there all
Is it
day?
a full-time, part-time? Who knows?
It's
Wow.
probably a part-time job, I'm
It's
guessing.
bad,
I mean,
better
but
be.
isn't
it
it-
better be
But
7,000.
what time is the gym open to? I mean, he has to be there probably the whole time.
You
From
could
day
probably
and
make
night.
more just like carrying soccer balls.
He could make more wearing a cop's shirt and selling it.
That's
Stealing
true.
a cop's shirt.
Oh, that's
Okay, and now one for Manny here. Where is it? Here.
Oh no, I'm first on this one. I'm nervous.
35,000.
No.
Doggy bags.
Oh no, now I can't find it. Oh, that's what it was. Dog park maintenance.
Oh.
Ooh.
How much after the
year.
dog park costs? I think something like
$800,000.
$800,000 to $900,000.
Do we have a dog park?
Dog park maintenance.
How much does it cost
I like the dog
to
park.
do dog park maintenance?
$15,000.
A year
Does that
How much is
blow?
budgeted for the next year?
for the next year.
$15,000.
Whose turn is it? I think
mine.
Okay, 15.
I
You
feel good
said.
about that.
All right.
I
I'm
have no
gonna
clue.
I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go with more.
65,000.
Oh my, really?
I'm gonna say 50, 55. 55 is my number.
Lenny,
I'm
always
going to go
copying
with
me.
10.
We're all over the place. I like it.
It's $40,000, and it's
So,
up
I win.
10,000 from last year.
Wow.
Yes, and Anna
Point
gets
for
that
me, because
one.
they have
I
that
said 35 again.
up
I know.
how much from
That's
last
your
year?
magic number. You should play the lotto. Hey,
I did. I'm
You
playing the
didn't say-
lotto tonight.
You didn't
yeah,
say
I'm gonna play the lotto
35?
tonight
No, I
too.
didn't. I would have won that one.
Oh, my
Another one.
dad told me to go play the lotto for him. Damn, is there going to be a line at the 7-Eleven?
We have
Wait,
400 tickets.
Is it Mega Millions or the Florida Lotto tomorrow?
Tomorrow
It's
is
Mega
the
Mil-
1.6 billion or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh,
tomorrow.
I don't
It's
have
tomorrow.
my wallet. I have to go home.
I'll buy it tomorrow morning. All right. Anyway, move on.
Okay. Well, I got one. I don't really have anything left here that you guys can guess on. I got a couple more, but they're not as fun. I'll give you one last one. The freebie.
Oh,
How much is just the regular freebie?
the operating cost?
This is separate from the circulator, if you know what that is. If you don't worry about it. Just the regular freebie that you call up and comes to your place.
The on-demand freebie.
On-demand freebie. How much is budgeted for next year? Who wants to go?
I got this one.
There's more
It's-
than one
it's
riding
Lenny's
around. There's
turn.
more
Is
than
it
one
my
riding
turn?
around.
I got this one.
Is it my turn?
Okay, go ahead, Lenny. Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna say 20,000.
I'm going to go 65.
65,000? Oh, you have to pay the guys that are driving it.
Oh, for the whole year, and there's more than one guy. Oh, whoops. Can I change mine? 40.
20,000 is
No
like
redos.
this
I want
month.
40.
No redos.
No, I'm gonna say 48. That's my number.
And you say 65, Johnny? Yeah. I'm going to say
Yes.
$66,000.
This is easy. I got this one. What's the is this the last one, Rafa? How we doing on
35.
how we doing on numbers?
Anna's in the lead.
What she got?
Only Lenny can catch her.
That's right.
This one's worth 5 though, isn't it?
No.
No.
Anna, what did you guess?
$66,000.
$66,001.
And I was 45.
It's
What
like
was
180.
It's 250,000.
Holy
Oh,
$252,000.
my lord. I'm playing
Crapola.
soccer. Shit.
it? Wow. How many drivers do we have, and how many cars? Two,
So
right?
Manny gets that one.
how many free golf carts do we have? 2.
No, we have
We-
more than 2.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we
I knew
definitely have more than
66
two.
was off, but I would have never guessed
Theater.
250.
Well,
Theo
I would
knows
have
the
guessed
number.
like one.
I think they're awesome,
one
except
something.
people keep parking them on the sidewalks, and it's.
Really?
Oh no, those are the line bikes. Sorry.
So
We don't pay for those.
what's the final score? Because I know I won.
The final score is
What's the
Manny
prize?
3, Lenny 3, Anna 4. Anna wins.
Johnny?
The budget price is right. Oh,
No.
Johnny is
Zero?
skunk rule.
Donut. Johnny gets a
What did I
donut.
win? Is there a prize?
Yes, a pat on the back and a hug.
That's bullshit.
And a hug.
Damn,
I don't
Anna,
even
I
want
should have
that.
won. You're right. It's bullshit. I should have won that thing.
Did I win the first annual 2 years ago? First annual.
If you didn't know what anything costs on this island, you might want to look into it next time you think about what your taxes go to and why you're paying such taxes for whatever you're paying.
Tell you something. I'm
Ralph,
going
I-
to start playing soccer.
I'm not telling you
And-
guys.
and I'm gonna
telling
do
you
freebie.
listeners.
I
I'm
think-
going to start playing soccer is what I'm going to
I
start
think
doing.
I think what we need to do is to make this kind of a regular bit on the show, so that 1, we have fun, and 2, so people can be aware of what's being
Right,
being
what's
spent in
being
different
spent.
places.
I did-
So
That's a
great
people are going
idea.
to start studying for it and getting ready.
Yeah.
So the next time you know it's the budget price is right.
in a year.
No, not a year.
Love it.
In a month, Anna. Or
In a month?
yeah, every month. Whatever. We do it as a frequent thing. There's more line items there, aren't there? There's $34 million worth of
Well,
stuff.
I did the beer study where we did a budget prices rice. Budget prices right.
The rice is a
with
roni.
how much beer costs around the keep. That was good.
I will just say that what you're saying
was good.
Sure, there are more line items for these departments. They get very, I don't know. They might be 15 for each one. You know.
I'm going to start taking a freebie, by the way.
Yeah, right.
It would be nice that if we
Freebie my
ever,
ass.
I've never taken the freebie
if
ever.
we were talking about something on this show and we brought something up, it would be nice that we knew exactly our budget numbers. But I'm not going to do that research every time. So if you guys want to do it, that's cool with me.
That's what it always comes down to.
Always.
Nippa. It always comes down to Nippa.
Nippa.
Now, let's go to It's Not Over Yet. Don't look at your phones like it's over. There's a couple more things. It's only 7:45 on this Monday, October 22nd, 2018. No One's Listening Show, episode 128. I'm your host, Rafa. Griff, Anna, Manny, and Lenny are here. Thanks for being here.
Woo!
Let's go real quick through a couple little things we got here on the agenda. Openings and closings. I finally made it to Stefano's Lounge to have a drink. I want to say that the drinks were good, but the atmosphere, it was at Michelle's birthday, and the atmosphere in that sense was great. Having a birthday party, great. It's not my kind of place to go to a bar. The reason it hasn't been a hit, I think, is because of it's too well lit.
Well, they didn't fix that because I had a conversation. I'm like, you need to dim the lights there.
There's no
It's too bright.
separation between the liquor store and the thing. They should have
done a wall and had
carved the little door
a little
right
like
through.
archway, and it would have been so sexy
They
and
went-
secretive. It would have been cool.
They went
even-
too extreme. They went
Yeah.
from dark and isolated
Yeah.
to open and bright.
Yeah.
The idea I thought was to have a little doorway, and you could walk through open, no door necessary, just a doorway, and that would have been so cool, man. Like so cool.
It seems like somebody hasn't been to enough bars. If you need a bar consultant, you can call me. I go to
Yeah,
plenty of
or
bars
call me, I'll
all
help
the
you
time.
too.
I live in them.
Even
So-
like a cool screen could have been cool, like something really neat, like just to
Yeah.
separate the space.
I like that idea.
a little bit.
Somewhere
you know
where
what
it's
I
gonna
mean?
be version
And that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
where the
that's an
liquor-
easy
doing
fix.
now.
And the lighting. The
Where the
lighting
liquor-
is like
lighting has got to
Winn-Dixie.
go.
The
It's
liquor
like awful.
store
Yeah.
patrons can't be seeing you having your drowning
Right.
your sorrows at the bar.
Dude,
you got to have
also-
just bar people in
Yeah.
the bar and
The fact
and a
that
little
the
walkway.
liquor,
Always.
that
That's like
liquor is
101.
there next to the liquor being next to the tables there.
So
Doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Maybe wine, it's like it looks better, but like liquor bottles next to you while you're sitting at a table.
stay tuned to Stefano's version 3.0 coming 2019.
Can we
Hey,
add that to the budget of the city so they could fix it the way we
I will
want?
say happy birthday to Michelle, though. It was a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, Anna, you want to save your stuff for next time because we are
Yeah.
because they haven't
Oh.
even opened yet. So
Yeah, right.
Wait, you have
but
one then.
Ethos did open though. Ethos
Talk
is
to
the
us about
pharmacy.
that.
Yeah, I went there today to be like, I show up.
Where is it?
Ethos next to the USPS thing. Not
The
USPS,
Esplanade?
the UPS thing. It's in the square
Okay, in the square. There's a new place
where
called
the
Ethos.
kite shop used to be.
Okay.
Oh,
A
okay.
new pharmacy called
pharmacy,
Ethos.
yeah.
Okay,
There's a pharmacy?
But guys, I walk in and I'm like, hey, I just wanted to see when did you guys open. This is awesome. She goes, September 4th.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, it's October now. Sorry, but their grand opening is this Thursday. We can leave this for the calendar, but it's a pharmacy. One of the guys from Key Pharmacy that worked there forever, that left 2 years ago, I found out today. He's working there now. So it's that vibe
his
where
place.
they know you.
It's his place.
No, it's the young guy that
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, the young guy from
That's his place.
Yeah, he left Key Pharmacy like without
The
any
young
notice,
guy?
and the next it wasn't. I don't think he left 2 years ago.
I saw him today, and he goes, "Hey Anna, what's up?" And I'm like, "Ah," and he said he left 2 years ago.
The young guy with the hair.
What are they selling? What it's like Key Pharmacy,
It's
like
so
like
they
special
have, like,
stuff.
high end like
Okay.
products, and then they have the normal stuff like whatever Advil, Tylenol. But they also do all
It's
of
like a
these
wellness
things.
stuff, isn't it?
It's a wellness thing.
HGH. That
They
kind of
also
stuff.
do personalized medicine, whatever, nutrigenomic testing, weight management, bio-HM testing, medication therapy management, and the other word that I can't read is
Okay.
pharmacogenomic.
Do
It
they
sounds-
have,
it sounds
do they
very-
have the weed or do they not?
No, they have
They don't have the
They
weed.
have CBD though there for sure. If they have all that, they definitely have the CBD oil.
I'm just kidding.
at
We want
least.
the weed.
I
you
know, but they have the
But-
CBD oil for sure.
But they were nice. It's not. It's a nice layout.
Sounds expensive.
It sounds expensive.
Is there anyone in there?
No. And they were very excited to talk to me. She talked to me for like way too long. the
Samples?
girl. No samples.
Samples, please.
She did say, she's like, oh, we work with all insurances. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Aetna is now stuck to CVS, which is why I don't go to pharmacy anymore. And I got very depressed and sad about that.
Oh.
And so I don't think they'll take Aetna because Aetna's now this huge
You know what they need
monopoly
to
with
do?
CVS.
You know what they need? And they'll hit it big. Anti-aging stuff.
They have that kind of stuff.
You know, anti-aging like for
Is the big hit.
testosterone and and like virility.
Well, they have all
and-
these services, and I bet you that's part of it. And
Yeah.
and they do have all these nice creams.
What about a cream to get the wrinkles out of my sack?
Wow,
geez,
I'm
what-
telling you,
Rafa.
I gotta go, man.
R-rated.
Seriously.
Sex
Are you
I gotta go
dungeon.
pick up this food.
I think you were
Horse
possessed by a
Creepy
clown.
clown dungeon.
I think
for
you were
the
possessed by a
kids.
clown at
That's
the
right.
park.
And
Ring
then,
it.
wow, look what happened.
On that note,
You're too young for that, Rafa.
Do you have any more openings and
Anna, what
closings?
was the
Because I
song?
want to make sure I.
Whoa.
What was the song about today?
Oh, it's the Steely Dan song, the Gaucho, the gay Gaucho.
Creepy
The
clown,
gay
gaucho.
Gaucho.
It's all coming
the
together.
clown's name is
Gay
Gaucho.
Gaucho.
Coincidentally,
Uh-huh.
that's his name, Gaucho.
Oh, that's his clown name.
Yeah, it's a clown
Creepy
name.
gay cowboy clown.
all right, guys. I want to thank everybody for listening.
Hang
I
on,
want you guys
let's do a quick calendar.
Oh, okay. Of course. Sorry.
Friday, October 26th.
I have
7.
something too.
Friday, October 26th is the
Oh.
Zombie Crawl, the TKA Iggy's group out on the
Okay.
Village Green. They meet out there around 5, and at 6 o'clock they do a walk around the Village Green through the dog park, and it's a zombie fest. And he has a professional makeup artist guy coming, or team coming, special effects, and they dress up like 20, 25
Ooh, what's
people.
the budget for that?
So there is a budget for that, actually, and but it's well worth it. And I'll be there. My son Lucas won it last year, so he got
that's
invited
right.
to be made up this year.
He
So
was
Lucas
the
and I are
UPS
going
guy
to
or
go.
the USPS guy?
Yeah, USPS
Yeah.
guy. So
It was great.
that's on Friday. What about Saturday, Lenny?
Saturday, there's a Key Biscayne Yacht Club Halloween party.
Oh.
Yes. So, anyone
Lenny,
who's-
talk. I mean, it's a theme and stuff. It's called. It has a
it's
name. What is
Pirates.
it?
Yeah, you can dress however you like, by the way. But it's Pirates and Mermaids, and anyone who's listening, the 7 people, and everyone right here is invited, and you guys can come under my membership if you're not a member.
Nice. Thank
Okay.
you.
And yes. So you guys are all welcome to come. So
Thank you.
Thanks, Lenny. Rafa
Yes.
will be there.
Thank you, Lenny.
I
Yeah,
actually
Rafa will
probably
probably
will
be
not
there.
be there, Lenny. Not
no,
gonna
what?
lie.
You're always at my stuff,
I
Rafa.
know, but this one I'm probably.
I
gonna-
want you to be the clown, the
I'm
weird
gonna bail.
clown.
The
What,
rear
Pirates and
gate
Mermaids?
was cowboy
Yeah.
clown.
It's Pirates and Mermaids.
It's Pirates and Mermaids and
mermans.
Gaucho.
And
Gaucho
mermans.
and weird cage clown. You can totally come as that.
Cage.
So listen, if you want to see Gaucho dancing, come to Lenny's Pirates and Mermaids party.
Yes, please.
Thursday.
Lenny, what's your member number?
It doesn't matter. You guys can pay with credit card. Just say my name.
Thursday.
What's your credit card number?
Just say my name.
Okay, Eisenreich, or what's his name? Say my name. What's his
Oh
name?
yeah, that's,
Or is it say my name, say my name?
no, it's
I'm going Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Tom would
About that,
know.
actually.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there we
forgot.
go. I'm not the only
Eisenhower.
one.
We're kids from
Eisenhower,
the
is it? No,
90s.
or something like
Exactly.
You guys are bad.
The Thursday from 5 to 7, there's the ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay,
At the
with
Ethos.
Mayor
At Ethos.
at Ethos with the mayor, and from 5 to 7, yeah. And there's mingle with the Ethos community, light bites, samples, and giveaways. There's your sample.
And the slow IV testosterone drip.
That's what Maddie needs. That's what Maddie needs.
And on Wednesday, October 31st, that's Halloween.
Thanks, Griff.
There's Halloween.
Yeah, Manny.
On the key, obviously.
Oh, that's right.
But I want to plug my buddy Arturo.
Yes.
Who's playing he's playing a concert of the music from the movie Halloween.
So good.
I'm not sure how big the band will be.
Is that
Probably
John
like
Williams?
an 8-piece. I don't know if it's John. No, it's not John Williams. Is it?
It's so iconic. I mean, it might be.
Anyway, he's doing an arrangement of that at a place called Space Mountain. If you're into it, I'll probably be there.
Oh no, we have to go to that.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going. Oh, okay.
I mean, it would be
We're
some
going
kind of
now.
emergency that made me not go. So.
Oh, wow.
And I'll be there in my Halloween costume, which is sadly not a pirate or a mermaid
Or
so he can't go
or a
on
clown
Saturday.
clown.
or sexy even.
No, what are you
Not
going
a
to be?
sexy.
I'm
gaucho.
going as a
A werewolf?
even though I don't, because I have the beard, so the beard kind of doesn't fit, or the
Shave
long hair.
it.
But I'm going with like of serial killer vibe, so like a Jeffrey Dahmer type of look.
Yeah, that's scary.
So something like that. Yeah, I just want to look like a real creeper, but kind of normal at the same time.
So like you.
I'll
Rafa's
be
going through a dark
on
stage.
a regular
Yeah,
day.
It's like
bit like
Rafa
me.
walking down Crandon.
Exactly.
Given
Yeah.
day.
No,
Exactly.
with a little more,
Bumping-
with a little,
Mind if I take your picture?
yes, exactly. With more of that, which I never do, but I will be doing it
With some
on
sexy
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, he was practicing at the
sounds
park.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have taken some
Yeah.
video of that.
Your
though.
your
really
Instagram
should.
has gone through the roof. Huh?
Yeah, I love that. I love your pictures. That
We have
you've been
we have a
posting.
friend that's a big fan of Rafa's work, and his name is Mario. Big fan.
Oh my god, I was gonna say who. That's cute. Oh, that's cute.
Anywho,
Cool.
that's the show. I'd like to thank the whole panel for being here. Big panel tonight.
We made
big,
it.
Big budget Price is Right. Big
made it.
show.
Thank you, Rafa.
Of course, I want
Thank
you
you,
guys
Rafa.
to hit like on our Facebook page. Share every post that we make, every meme that we post, and subscribe on iTunes. You can even rate us on iTunes, and that goes a long
What?
way too. So if you go, the top post on our Facebook page pinned says how to subscribe. You click on the little iTunes link because I know you have an iPhone and you're probably listening on an iPhone right now. You go on there, hit it, smash that 5 stars. Make sure everybody knows. You know who's the number one review, the only review we
Chucky.
have on our podcast? No.
Oh.
It's freaking Bobby. Of course it is.
Oh,
The man.
yay.
Robert Haney?
Yes. And it's from like
Robert.
5 years ago. I probably just reminded
5 years
him, but
ago.
he did it, I don't know, a long time ago. And it says, I don't know, it says like best podcast on the key or something. Anyway, go and subscribe.
5
If you're on
years ago.
Android, we have a link there too. If you have whatever other podcast app, there's links all over the place. Ratradio.net. Check that all that crap out.
Good stuff,
And
Rafa.
we'll be
Thanks.
back next week.
Boosh.
You
Good
guys
night,
wanna say-
everybody.
You guys
Good
want to
night,
say bye?
guys.
On 3?
Bye.
In a nice coordinated,
Oh.
nice in sync, nice little harmony. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Game of Gaucho.
Bye.